Hey there guys, and welcome to the new LP. Yawn. Oh, what? Is it already? I didn't really want to do any of the things that are currently on my hard drive right now. So I've been pretty much recording this all day yesterday. Got like 20 episodes or so recorded, so that should last me a couple weeks. So we can get this underway. New Pokemon game, Pokemon Soul Silver, let's go. Anyway, I am indeed a boy, last time I checked. Type in my name. I never remember if they still use all caps names and everything or not. Because that always, it always made my name stand out like a sore thumb, but I'm gonna assume that they fixed that problem by now. Anyway, we know the drill, the standard opening speeches. I'll see you later. Hey, look, it's me. Another fashionably challenged young man who is about to go on an adventure of a lifetime. Although I admit his outfit isn't nearly as dumb looking as some of the later protagonists. Okay, hey, you're finally awake. Yes, I always sleep until way into the afternoon. Although, okay, so I guess names are finally, you know, like they're supposed to be, but Pokemon names are still in all caps for some reason. Anyway, we're getting all of the stuff we need. All of which is on the bottom screen, which I still haven't figured out how to properly implement. And I didn't record it anyway, so... But it's not like there's a whole lot of important stuff on there anyway. At least not until the later games, I think. Just go and set the text speed to fast real quick. Because I'm not gonna really want to read all that nonsense all the time. Hey, look, it's a Meryl. Hey there, little Meryl. What are you doing? And there's someone... A fashionably challenged girl walking out of that house up there. What kind of house has stairs on the outside that lead up to the second floor? That is weird. I have never seen a house like that in my vicinity. Anyway, let's go to the Pokemon lab because we need to go see Professor Elm. Hey there, Professor Elm, I've been waiting for you. Pokemon carrying Pokeballs these days. Yes, until recently people used to walk with Pokemon. They could just run away whenever they felt like it. Could also have something to do with Pokemon grow or evolve, so I'm gonna give you a Pokemon. That's a real good reason to give someone a Pokemon, to just have them walk with it. Oh, what's up? Oh, hey, I got an email. Oh boy. It's like he gets so excited over getting an email, you'd think he never gets any email from anyone. Like he's the laughing stock of the scientific Pokemon community, and all the other professors just never bothered to send Professor Elm an email. Anyway, see what Pokemon we're gonna pick. Chikorita, Totodile, or Cyndaquil. I'm gonna go with Totodile. Because, let's face it, Chikorita just sucks balls. And Cyndaquil was, I think, the best starter to pick in the original Gold, Silver, and Crystal, but I think now that the whole physical special split has occurred, I'm pretty sure Totodile is the best option in Hard Gold and Soul Silver. So I'm gonna go with Totodile. Anyway, we need to go to Mr. Pokemon's house past Cherry Grove City. Oh, what do you want? I want you to have these to help you with your task. Potions, yes. Because God forbid Totodile gets bruised or anything. In danger. Come on, the worst thing that happens to them from battling is fainting. How are they ever in... Oh, for crying, a bold nature. Ah, son of a bitch. That does not please me. Bold nature lowers attack, raises defense. And Totodile's best stat, I think, is his attack. So that sucks. But I'm already like 5 minutes into this. I'm not going to restart the damn game now, so I guess we'll just have to make do with it. Hell, it'll be a self-imposed challenge. Use a starter Pokemon with a terrible nature. I guess it could be worse. Could be... Actually, Modest wouldn't be so bad, because then at least its special attack would get a boost. Anyway, we need to go show the Pokemon to Mom. Hey, look, it's a little alligator thing that can totally ruin all the furniture with ease. And I have a task, yes. Send a kid 2 towns over to go and visit someone. Completely forgot. Pokemon came from the repair shop. Oh boy. A Pokegear. Now, what does a Pokegear do? So every trainer should have. You can to make a phone call too. Oh, it's like a phone. You remember how? Yes, I'm a kid. Kids get technology. If you give a Pokegear to like an old man, he's not gonna know what the hell to do with it. I mean, I've recently seen a video. I don't know what YouTube channel it was, but they had like really young kids reacting to an original Game Boy. What are you doing? Whoa, whoa, easy there, buddy. What's up, Totodile? He's nipping it. He's trying to gnaw my feet off. I've had him for like 2 minutes and he's already trying to kill me. That's just delightful. I know I said I hated your nature, Totodile, but that's no reason to try and bite my feet off. Anyway, yeah, we get Professor Elm's phone number. So now he can harass us whenever he feels like it. Delightful. Honestly, that pisses me off so much about the Pokegear. You get so many of the NPCs calling you about absolutely nothing. It's ridiculous. And honestly, just my personal opinion, in my opinion, the second generation of Pokemon games are far and away the worst in the franchise. And Heart Gold and Soul Silver aren't much better. I mean, the only reason they're better is because they've implemented all the stuff that they've improved upon since Generation 2, like natures and abilities and the physical special split and all that stuff. That's really the only reason why these games are better than the originals. Because the in-game planning, like the wild Pokemon and the gyms and the trainers and all that stuff, that's still just as awful as it was in Gold and Silver. And that just makes me so sad. Anyway, gotta go and level up Totodile a bit. All he knows right now is Scratch and Leer. So it's not the greatest moveset in the world, but pretty sure he should get new moves fairly soon. I don't exactly remember Totodile's level up moveset, but I think he learns Water Gun at either level 7 or 8. And that should probably be my main form of offense then, because the attack lowering nature, at least my special attack, should still be untouched. Well, you're going to be waiting a long ass time then. I will admit the original Gold and Silver did introduce some nifty features like genders and breeding and day and night time and all that stuff. But other than that, the features it added, those were okay. But just the games themselves, just the layout and everything, just so bad. I will definitely be bringing that up repeatedly over the course of this LP. I will tell you exactly why I think Johto is the worst region of all. Anyway, that's a fast old man. This is a Pokemon Mart. In later games, they just combined the Pokemon Center and the Mart for ultimate convenience. Apparently they hadn't figured out that was a good idea at this point. Damn, old man, slow down. Pretty spry for an old fellow. Let's see, Pokemon or finding water. Yes, makes sense. Like fish, how are you gonna find a fish on land? Except for maybe Stunfisk or something. Here, it's my house. I'll give you my running shoes, they're still warm. Ew, that's nasty. You don't go around wearing other people's shoes. Or do you? That's one hell of a way to get athlete's foot. Anyway, it gives me a fresh pair of running shoes. Thank you, old man. I wonder if maybe he has a shoe store somewhere. Anyway, that is one nifty feature they added in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. If you just press a button on the touchscreen, you will pretty much just always be running. And that's pretty damn awesome. And I went in to talk to him because I remembered in the originals, talking to him again would give you a map for the Pokegear, but I guess you already have that in this one or something. I made it. I forgot about one thing. This is another token for me. Take it. Oh no. Oh, here you get the map. Oh, works for me. I guess maybe in the originals people didn't go inside to talk to him again and thus they didn't get the map. Maybe that's why they changed it. Makes sense. What did we have here? Another potion. Okay, I'll take that. Never hurts to find them for free on the road somewhere. They make you feel like you're flying, don't they? And your other noise will attract them. Okay, so if you use the running shoes, you will run into more wild Pokemon. Well, I guess they kinda had to implement some reason for you not to be wearing them all the bloody time. No, I did not mean to visit your house. Talking about apricorns, everything's meant to be. Gives me an apricorn box. How convenient. Carries so many apricorns. How many exactly? I mean, surely that box does not lead to a portable pocket dimension in which you can store an unlimited amount of apricorns. Anyway, here's one. It's a Gurn apricorn. Gurn, that's my favorite color. Awesome. Oh, look, another item over there, and a wild Pokemon. It is a Kakuna. Well, that's always nice. Those are easy experience. All they know is Harden, they're not gonna fight back. Although all I know is Scratch, so this could take a while, especially if he keeps buffing his defense. Oh well. That is still one thing that I just hate about wild Pokemon in certain situations. Kakuna should be impossible to get until level 7, because that's when Weedle evolves. And yet here we have a level 4 Kakuna. Just why? What? They never explain how that sort of stuff is possible. It just pisses me off, because we can't have a level 4 Kakuna, unless we catch this one, of course, but that would be a horrible thing to do because he only knows Harden. He misses out on Poison Sting and String Shield. Not that those are fantastic moves, but at least Poison Sting does damage and can cause poisoning. So yeah. And there are going to be plenty more under-leveled Pokemon in this game, because Johto is absolutely full of mishaps like that. Anyway, we get a lot of experience from that. Level 6. I definitely thought he was going to learn Water Gun at 7 or 8. Then again, maybe I'm remembering his Gold and Silver level up move pool. They definitely put in some decent new moves in this one, because let's face it, in the earlier Pokemon games, so many Pokemon had absolutely horrible level up move pools. Pretty much all they could get were like stab moves, normal moves, maybe some status moves or something. But rarely would you have a Pokemon learn an offensive move of a type that wasn't normal type or of its own types. Anyway, Pidgey. Not a lot of wild Pokemon in these parts. All we've seen so far is Pidgey and one Kakuna. But then again, because this game has only 251 Pokemon in it, technically, before you get the national dex and everything, there are not gonna be a whole lot of different wild Pokemon for you to run into. Which is another reason why I don't really like these games. The Pokemon variety is absolute shite. There are virtually no good Pokemon to make a team out of. Trust me, over the course of this LP, I've recorded, I think, 18 episodes so far. And I've acquired 5 Pokemon. I already know which one I'm gonna catch in the 6th slot. But I'm definitely using some rare choices. I spent quite a lot of time trying to hunt down the Pokemon I wanted for my team. And it's quite hard to make a decent one, because there are not a lot of decent Pokemon within the first 251 that are easily obtainable in this game. I mean, sure, I would have loved to use, I don't know, a Dragonite on my in-game team or something, but you don't get all the good Pokemon until really late into the game. And I was planning on using a Growlithe, but Growlithe is only in the Heart Gold version. So that sucks. Anyway, here's the guy we need to see. He gives us a mystery egg. A friend of mine from actually gave it to me. I bet you can find this kind of egg in Johto. So, okay, this whole plot line made sense in the original Gold and Silver, because that's the first game that had eggs and everything. But we've had eggs in the 3rd generation and in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. It just doesn't make sense anymore. They could have at least altered the plot, kind of. Just alter it so that it's an egg, just a particular type of egg that no one's ever seen before, or something. And yeah, Professor Oak, it's a pretty cool Totodile. Here, you seem dependable. Here, have a Pokedex. Go do my work for me. It's like, what is the other kid that he gave the Pokedex to in Red and Blue doing? I mean, isn't that the job he gave to that kid? And we have Professor Oak's phone number. Although Professor Oak isn't really that bad of a guy to have, because he doesn't call you an awful lot. Hell, I don't think he's even called me once in all the episodes I've recorded so far. But yeah. Oh, we gotta go for Professor Elm. Hello, else. It's a disaster. It's just terrible. Did they blow up the lab? Please get back here now. You could have at least told me what was going on. And also, there's the day and time I was recording this. Friday in the afternoon. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode of Pokemon Soul Silver.